नमस्कृत्यं नरं चैव देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरनष्टप्रायेष भद्रेष नित्यं भाववति भगवते उत्तमश्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैस्तिकी. So, continuation of Srimad Bhagavatam 11th canto 2nd chapter. Verse number 1 and 2. Maharaj Nimi meets the 9 Yogendras. So Maharaj Nimi meets the 9. The name of the chapter is Maharaj Nimi meets the 9 Yogendras. In this chapter, Narada gives instructions in Bhagavata Dharma to the faithful and inquisitive Vasudeva by recounting a conversation between Maharaj Nimi and the 9 Yogendras. So the Devarshi Narada Muni instructs Vasudeva. So it is happened that Narada Muni visits the Vasudeva's house and he instructs about the Bhagavad Dharma. So the conversation between Nimi, Maharaj Nimi and the 9 Yogendras. So there will be a conversation between Maharaj Nimi and Nava-Yogendras. So about these instructions, Narada Muni is reciting this Bhagavad Dharma to Vasudeva, the father of Krishna. So greatly eager to see Lord Krishna, Devarshi Narada resided almost exclusively in Dwaraka, and Vasudeva, bewildered by the Lord's illusory potency, had previously offered worship to the Supreme Lord Ananta for the purpose of getting a son, but had failed to worship him for liberation. So here, Narada Devarshi Narada lived for a very long time in Dwaraka. So, and Vasudeva was eagerly opting or eagerly rendering devotional service only to get Krishna as his son, but not for the liberation. So but he offered worship to the Supreme Lord Ananta, but he failed to offer worship to get mukti or to get moksha. Once Narada arrived at the home of Vasudeva, who worshipped him according to proper etiquette, greeted him respectfully and requested to hear about pure devotional service, which frees one from all kinds of fear. Narada praised Vasudeva's fixed intelligence and then related the ancient history of the conversation between the 9 Yogendras, who were the sons of Lord Rishabhadev and Nimi, the king of Videha. So once Narada arrived at the home of Vasudeva, and as you know, those days when Devarshi Rishis like Narada Muni and saintly persons visits our houses, and people the people receive they give very good hospitalities, and they give they render they exhibit the true nature of devotion service, and the way the way we have to receive the Devarshi Naradas are like receiving the Supreme Personality of Godhead himself, because the pure devotees has a lot of qualities which are existing in Lords or in Supreme Personality of Godhead. So that is why those days saintly persons, the people has very greater respect to the saintly persons. So it is like a great grand celebration for the devotees at home to receive the saintly persons. So like how we receive the very important most guest in our house, so that day we will celebrate like a festival. It will be a very glorious day. So that's how the people of the saintly, the devotees who are sadhakas, they receive the saintly persons, because saintly persons visits the places of sadhakas and other conditioned souls to deliver them from this material world, because from the clutches of Maya. Because the reason is we are having a very abominable life in this material life. Like Prabhupada sometimes says, the founder Acharya of ISKCON, he says, we are walking on the edges of a razor. So any second, any moment we may slip and we may get hurt and we may get a cut. So that is why we have to be very cautious. So that is why we need sadhu sangha. We need devotees association for this purpose. So Narada prays because so after receiving all the asperities and after receiving all the Athithi satkar from Vasudeva, Narada Muni was very much pleased, and Narada Muni was so much pleased, and he really appreciated the way he pleased him, the way he gave respect to Narada Muni, Devarshi Narada Muni, and started narrating the story of Nimi Maharaj, who is the son of Rishabhadev, and Rishabhadev is also the Lord's incarnation, the plenary incarnation of Lord Vishnu. So Lord Vishnu. These 9 Yogendras are the sons of Rishabhadev. So, and Nimi is the king of Videha. Yogendras are the sons of Lord Rishabhadev. So, Swayambhu Manu son was Priyavrata, and his son was Agnidra, and this Agnidra son was Nabi. So Lord Rishabhadev is the plenary portion of Vasudeva incarnated as the son of Nabi. So here we have to understand that Swayambhu Manu was Priyavrata, and Priyavrata's son was Agnidra, and Agnidra's son was Nabi. Agnidra's son was Nabi, correct? So Lord Rishabhadev is the plenary portion of Vasudeva, incarnated as the son of Nabi. And the oldest Rishabhadeva's 100 sons was Bharata, an exalted devotee of Narayana, by whose name this earth previously called Agnava Varsha became famous as Bharata Varsa. So now we can understand how this Bharata Varsha, the name, how it has got this name. Because the Rishabhadev 100 sons was Bharata. Rishabhadev's 100 son was Bharata, and Bharata was very exalted devotee of Supreme Personality of Godhead, and previously this earth was called Agnava Varsha and became famous as Bharata Varsha. So 9 other sons of Rishabhadev were kindly known as the Navayogendras. So here they are explaining how Rishabhadev's 100 sons, who are the 100 sons of Rishabhadev, and how they were, and what are their services they have done to the earthly planet. So 9 other sons of Rishabhadev were Yogendras. They are widely known as Navayogendras. Those Navayogendras are Kavi, Havir, Antariksha, Prabuddha, Pipalayana, Avirhotra, Drumila, Chamasa, and Karabhajana. These are the 9 Yogendras who are the sons of Rishabhadev. And they were well versed in knowledge of the self, fixed in their goal, and always striving for perfection. These 9 Yogendras of Rishabhadev are well versed in Vedic literature, and they are fixed in knowledge, and they are very good Chaturvedis, and they are very exalted devotees of Lord Krishna. So they were well versed in knowledge, and also they are very expert in self, explaining about the self and application of self also. They were following in the practical life also they were following that. Self means soul. the importance of the soul, and that is Atmagnan. It is called Atmagnana. What is soul and what is body? Soul is permanent, body is not permanent, body is temporary. And after we leave this body, the soul will accept another body um, according to its desires and according to its karmic deeds. All this called Atmagnana. In that Atmagnana, they are very, very brilliant. So the 9 other sons of Rishabhadeva took on the duty of Kshatriyas and became masters of 9 dvipas comprising Bharata Varsha. So 9 sons were Navayogendras, who are fixed in Atmagnana and other Vedic literatures, and other 9 sons are took the 9 other sons of Rishabhadev took on the duty of Kshatriyas and were ruling 9 dvipas, and they were the masters of 9 dvipas comprising Bharata Varsha. His other 81 sons became Brahmanas, expert in Smriti doctrines. Other 81 sons became expert in Smriti doctrines. So number 1, the sloka number 1, Shri Sukha Vacha Govinda Bhuja Guptayam Dvara Vatyam Kurudvaha Avastin Narado Vishkanam Krishna Pasana Lalasaha. Word by word meaning. Shri Sukha Vacha, Shri Sukha said, Govinda, Lord Govinda, Bhuja by the arms, Guptayam protected, Dvara Vatyam in the capital Dvaravati, Kuru Udava, o best of Kurus, Avatsit dwelled, Narada Muni, Abhikshanam constantly, Krishna Upasana to engage in the worship of Krishna, Lalasa who had great eagerness. Translation purport given by the disciples of A.C. Bhaktivedanta Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Sri Sukadeva Goswami said, eager to engage in the worship of Lord Krishna, our best of the Kurus, Narada Muni stayed for some time in Dwaraka, which was always protected by the arms of Govinda. The second chapter of this canto, Bhagavata Dharma, or pure devotees' devotion service to Krishna, is explained by Narada Muni to Vasudeva, who was encouraged with devotion. Narada Muni cites the conversation between King Nimi and Jayantayas. According to Jiva Goswami, the word Abhikshanam indicates that although Narada Muni was frequently sent by Lord Krishna here and there for various pastimes, such as inquiring about the affairs of the world, Narada continuously returned to reside in Dwaraka. The word Krishnopasana Lalasa indicates that Narada was very eager to be near Krishna and worship him because of the curse of Daksha. Narada is never allowed to live continuously in one place. Sridhar Swami, however, has pointed out Na Tashyam Sabde Prabhava. In Dwaraka, there is no influence of curses or other such evils because Dwaraka is the abode of Supreme Personality of Godhead and it is always protected by his arms, as shown by the word Govinda Bhujaguptayam. The continued souls are struggling within the kingdom of Maya against the cruel laws of material nature, such as birth, death, old age, disease. But if such conditioned souls have the good fortune to enter the city of Supreme Personality of Godhead, whether Dwaraka, Mathura, or Vrindavan, and live there under the direct protection of the omnipotent arms of the Supreme Lord Krishna, so they will experience the unlimited transcendental bliss of real life, which is eternal and which is meant to be lived in the personal company of God. So here Narada Muni, in this verse, Narada Muni visited the home of Vasudeva. So wherever Narada Muni goes, because Narada Muni will not stay in one place, he keeps on going one place to another place because he had a curse from Daksha Prajapati, because in Narada Muni made all the children of Daksha Prajapati converted into brahmacharis and made them great devotees of Krishna. That was the because of that he took a revenge. Daksha cursed Narada Muni. So that is why Narada Muni will not stay in one place, but whenever he goes, he comes back to his hometown, that is Dwaraka, because here the abode of Krishna or the Dham of Krishna is explained very beautifully, because wherever we are and how much difficulties and how much challenges we face in our life, But if we are in the uh, uh, jurisdiction of Lord Vasudeva or Lord Krishna, there will be no material pangs and there will be no material distress. We will be always safe and secure at the on the hands of Lord Krishna. That is why Narada Muni was very much interested and he was very much curious and eagerly waiting to stay near Krishna always. So that means what we have to learn from here is, what we have to carry home from here is that we should be always stay near Krishna. That means we should always recite Bhagavatam and Bhagavad Gita's literature so that we will be always near to Krishna, because we are hearing about Krishna. So there is no difference between hearing Krishna and staying near Krishna. So by hearing we can have the darshan of Lord. By hearing we can we can be the part of Krishna's pastimes also, if we are very much dwell in that particular topic or section. So that is why Narada Muni was here the word Krishnopasana Lalasa indicates that Narada was very eager to be near Krishna. I told you, no. So, and worship him. So that Krishnopasana Lalasa means always stay near Krishna and always worship him. So another word Sridhar Swami, however, point out that Na Tasyam Sabde Prabhava. In Dwaraka, that is the speciality and Mahatma of the Dham, like Dwaraka, Vrindavan and Mayapur and Jagannath Puri. So Dwaraka, there is no influence of any curses or other such evils, because Dwaraka is the abode of Supreme Personality of Godhead. So that is why people long to go to Mayapur, Vrindavan, Navadip Dham, Jagannath Puri, like these places, holy places, and Tirupati, Srirangam, many holy places in our country. We are very fortunate to take the advantage and to visit those temples and meet the pure saintly person who knows well about the Lord, and hear from them and become enlightened. Then there will be no curses, there will be no chance of doing any sort of ninda or aparadas to the Supreme Personality of Godhead or to his devotees. Because the conditioned souls are struggling within the kingdom of Maya, within the material, by getting trapped in the birth and death cycle. So that is how the devotees like Devarshi Narada will lead their life, by delivering the conditioned souls and come back again to the place of Dwaraka and Mathura, Vrindavan, so that they can again be protective under the direction of Supreme Personality of Godhead. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.